It's July 27th, and here are today's top U.S. stories. Trump abroad, protests at home, and a shrinking federal workforce. Trump in Scotland and EU trade tensions. President Trump is in Scotland today, not for diplomacy, but for a round of golf at his Turnberry resort. While skipping a scheduled press conference, he told reporters that a trade deal with the European Union is 50-50 at best. Trump criticized wind turbines, calling them an eyesore that are killing birds and tourism. Behind the scenes, tensions are rising. Trump is reportedly threatening a 30% tariff on EU imports if a new deal isn't reached by August 1st. European officials have called the move economic blackmail, raising fears of a full-blown trade war between the US and EU. Nationwide protests, good trouble lives on. On July 17th, tens of thousands marched in cities across all 50 states under the banner, Good Trouble Lives On. The protests were a response to the Trump administration's recent cuts to healthcare and immigration programs. Protesters invoked the legacy of civil rights icon John Lewis, calling for justice, equality, and resistance to authoritarian policies. In Washington, D.C., crowds chanted, "This is what democracy looks like," drawing comparisons to the Black Lives Matter protests of 2020. Federal layoffs and DOJ resignations. Meanwhile, major shakeups in Washington. The Trump administration has unveiled plans to lay off over 275,000 federal employees, representing about 12% of the entire federal workforce. This is part of a long-promised plan to shrink the deep state, according to officials. The Supreme Court cleared the path earlier this month, rejecting challenges from unions and watchdog groups. Separately, the Justice Department is still reeling from what some call the Thursday Night Massacre. 7 top prosecutors resigned after allegedly being pressured to drop investigations into political allies, including New York Mayor Eric Adams. They say the pressure was unethical and politically motivated. Market Watch. Bitcoin and federal AI reforms. Let's shift to the economy and tech. In the crypto world, a solo Bitcoin miner struck gold, mining a block worth over 3.125 BTC, currently valued at more than $370,000. Analysts say this might signal renewed momentum heading into 2026, potentially breaking the usual 4-year bear cycle. Meanwhile, the new Department of Government Efficiency, ironically nicknamed DOGE, is deploying AI to remove up to 50% of federal regulations. Trump officials say it's about cutting red tape. Critics warn it could open the door to corporate abuse and deregulation chaos. So there you have it. Trump in Europe, unrest at home, big moves in government and markets. What do you think about these changes? Is the country moving in the right direction, or is it heading off a cliff? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, don't